This is destiny having an initial chapter. You were born to die. In that I have no say. But when that happens is not up to me. It's up to humanity. And, all too often, the lack of it. The human heart is the most complicated creation I've ever encountered. The formation of the cosmos was easier to understand. Yours is a group that is easy to read, yet difficult to comprehend. You chiseled a wheel and transformed it from stone to wood to rubber. You have turned mountains into threads that control machines, computers, and phones. You've even learned to fly without having your own wings. All of this happened within the blink of the universe's eye. Your great your greatest achievements came from your brain. Your heart is a whole different system, an intensely more complicated one. In its place that can hold an incredible amount of love or an incredible amount of hate, sometimes both at the same time. And although there has been ample growth in the capability of your minds, not a lot has changed in the nature of your species. A mother's affection thousands of years ago holds the same warmth it does today, covering her child with a blanket sewn of her soul, even long after she is gone. A gentle kiss then still sends shivers through the bodies of young lovers, and the memory of that embrace lives on as their bones wither and their hair fades to gray. And decades later, you still feel the cold emptiness of losing someone you held dear. But it is the growing divide between the mind and heart that I find so dangerous for your kind. Your new innovations don't help you feel love as often as they contribute to spreading hate. Your chest is a vault for your jealousy, prejudices, and regrets, emotions that you once released through sharp tongues and bare hands, until your tongues and hands were replaced with swords and poisons, and now bullets and bombs. The streams of blood turned to rivers and then oceans. I am the one often blamed for your actions. Philosophers describe me as the predetermined course of events. I am sometimes confused with fate or predestination. I consider myself simply the end of a sequence of events that you and your kind actively shape. I don't like to be held liable for the evils in the world, but often I am. Through no error of my own, my work is to finalize the deeds of those who have paved their way toward me. I meet you at the end of the paths you walk on, sometimes when I truly don't expect to. I am not the reason why hearts can be so dark. I can't even take credit for the ones who do good. I am just the end result of your choices. We will always meet, time and again. Sometimes you realize, sometimes you realize I am there. Other times you ignore me. It's okay. I'm used to it. But even when you stop believing in me or you start despising me, I will never abandon you. I see most of you as old friends. I enjoy when we encounter each other on happy occasions. I weep when the moments are harsh. One thing I ask, please stop condemning me or giving me credit for how, when, and where we meet. That is not up to me. It has never been up to me. I just show up when it's time, and that moment will always arrive. So, yes, you were born to die. But in between, you are meant to live. If we run into each other prematurely, it's not because of my negligence, and often it's not because of yours. Your world controls me. I do not control you. I am destiny.